to do a good job, unless I'm going to do that good job. And I'll take oath with either one of them. And I'm going to stand behind that oath as a man, as a professional, okay? And I expect you to stand behind your part. But for 6 years that hasn't been done. I'm at a loss of about $100,000 at this point, and been hurt for the rest of my life. I had a clavicle injury, and we'll get to that. Okay, in '08, that was about $14,000 more. And I know it's hard to believe, but I have evidence. If somebody's willing to sit down and do some math, that's all you have to do. Get these tow companies invoices and receipts. And by the way, I keep very detailed records. So here, this is a box. I don't know if you can see this. This is a box of my records. Now, you see those? Now, let me put this down and pull one of these bad boys out. Here it is. This is it. Where's my camera at? Right here. You see this? Okay. This one is dated, and there's two of them in this folder, you see. And these are all invoices that the buck stops with me. Okay. Now I'll say, well, sometimes I might forget to put a price down there or something. That's human error, but it's not excessive. You know what I'm saying? It's a minor thing. But these really, the buck stops with me. This is where it ends as far as pricing. Okay, now, but these people take these bills that we have as drivers and rewrite them, okay, and if there's any question about it, they can come back and go, well, hey, the driver did that, let me check this, and I've seen them do it. They just fire a driver right on the spot, and it wasn't their fault, okay, so I keep detailed records, and I have them all from '06, right, so that's one way I can prove what I'm saying. Not the only way. Let's move on here. What time do we have? I have so much stuff here to say. I didn't want to and get it right. I might have to make two of these, and to get it right on YouTube. It has to get out there. I have to be compensated. I don't have any money for Christmas. I don't have no money for Thanksgiving. I can't even buy a turkey. I can't pay rent. I'm out of money this month. I'll be sleeping in my car. I have a 2-bedroom home, 1-car garage, full of stuff. What am I going to do? It's like no one cares. Everybody gets to go home in a nice, comfortable way and not worry about money or somebody jacking them. I have to come home and worry about my family, the safety of my family, where we're going to be, what they're going to do. So it's horrendous. I don't appreciate your professionalism. Okay. Let's see here. Now, like I said, I'm not going to mention companies. Now, this is '08. Now, in '08, I was terminated owed about $14,000+. This is when I went to the tow board. Excuse me. This is when I went to the tow board. The tow board said they couldn't do nothing to prove it. I didn't get none of my money. Nobody investigated it. Nobody done anything on my behalf or my family's behalf. But yet these people still have contracts with the city. They're still making big dollars. They're the contractors. We're the subcontractors. So as long as the contractors cool and safe, the hell with the subcontractors. That's how I feel. They let me. I'm down on my knees now. Kick me. I'm on my knees. Keep me down. Thanks. Let's move on here. At this point, I'm asking the city tow board coordinator if she knew where any jobs were. She gave me a recommendation. This job that she gave me was horrendous. This is why I got hurt at. I was there 23 days. 23 days. And the upper management for this company was threatening me because, I'm good at what I do. And, I learned how to fight, a long time ago. I've been out here a long time, and I learned how to fight in the oil fields. And when you want to learn how to fight, you go fight a real man. And I'm pretty good with my old beaters, you know what I'm saying? And I'm headstrong, so don't be pushing on me, don't threaten me, because we'll go out back. We'll see who comes out. I'm just that way, I'm sorry. That's the way my life has been. So I have to fight for everything I have. Like I say, I'm right here, right now, fighting for what's mine. And even though this is totally wrong, I shouldn't have to be doing this. I shouldn't have to be fighting like this. You know, come on, we live in America, right? Is everybody just becoming criminals? How else can I say it? I'm going to say it real, alright? So you might not like how I say it, and I don't know, I'm not saying nothing about anybody, but it's like, golly, hit me again, man, come on, you know? So anyway, I go to work for this tow company. I'm over a district of theirs, and my day's on, and it's horrendous. They teach their people how to steal cars. They had me taking cars. And I didn't know about it in the first few weeks. I learned about it soon after that. And ever since, I was complaining. And I'd go to the company owner. This time got hurt. I complained about a few properties that people were getting irate. You know, they're ready. It's like a mob fixing to jump you. And I've been in this business a long time, so you got to be able to see these things when they're coming. You know what I'm saying? To divert unnecessary harm to anyone. And you got to understand when you're doing these kind of things that sometimes you have to get with your contractors, you know, the property owners or whoever you're towing for, and go, hey, you know, you need to send a reminder out to these people because they're getting irate because we're towing their cars. There's no communication. And I was told, well, Mike, if I do that, we're going to lose the contract. So, you know, it's been hell. Anyway, I complained. They told me that this property that I was complaining about was safe now. I went in one night, and of course, a guy came up behind me. I didn't hear him. He snuck up behind me, and I came up. I was just coming out between a couple of a car and a truck. And he slammed his hand on the hood next to me. Sounded like a gun going off, man. And I came up on a mirror, and I have clavicle damage now. And I wouldn't have got hurt if they would have heeded my warning and the tow board and said, well, yeah, we're going to go over and take a look at it. You know, they didn't even ask nothing. I could have showed them where it was. I can still show anybody. I can show you how they're doing it. I can show you when it was, what date it was. Who didn't have driver number. I can show you a lot of things because I was told to prove it. So what I did, let me see here. What I did is I took some old tricks that I used to use because, you know, I'm a tow truck driver. Everybody hates us. Oh, they did this, they did that, blah, blah, blah. So years ago, you know, this has got to stop because, you know, you know, they're questioning me. So, you know, I started recording people. You know, I started wiring myself. So that's what I had to do. So let me show you. I've got, let's see here. Look here. You see this? I've got 20 tapes, 3 CDs worth of evidence. Okay? Now, if you want to know how these tow truck company owners are conducting business, I suggest you get a hold of me. And now that this is out of the bag, I want to tell you that I've been threatened 3 times. Okay? I've had to locate my family in another location. And now I'm having to, I'm in debt because of this. And I'm asking for the citizens of this state to help me. I need financial help. I need lawyers. And when I got hurt, I got screwed. This is where it comes to here. Here's a bag of my teeth. See that? Okay? I was getting injections in my clavicle. And my lawyer, I didn't know this at the time, she picked my doctor. I changed doctors because I wanted a second opinion. She picked my doctor for me. I didn't think much about it. Come to find out, that's against the law. So I didn't know that until after, way down the street. Now I'll tell you why. It's because I got her, she helped me out, she talked to the insurance company. I wanted to change doctors. I wanted a second opinion. My first doctor was telling me, oh yeah, Mike, in a couple of months you'll be all right. I went all this to therapy and stuff. Man, my pain levels were like out of the world. And, I couldn't lift nothing hardly. I was working on it. I didn't want to be disabled. I didn't want to be, we'll work this out again. I grew up in the oil fields.